YouTube, what's good? Leekautorepair. How the fuck y'all doing today? So, today got a video for y'all. I'm not been fucking up on videos, vlogs, all of that, whatever. I'm trying to get it together because I'm fucking busy as shit, and two, just overwhelmed with a lot of shit. So, for one, I got a 2001 or 2 Ford Excursion, and on this joint, I'm supposed to be repairing the fucking brake lines. So the video I got for y'all is this. I'm going to show you guys how to double flare a brake line, so that way, if you got the tool, you in the driveway, whatever, you can get through this fucking job, because I done fucking showed you and shit. So give me a couple minutes to cover up my boo-boo, and then we're gonna get started. Alright, so first thing you're gonna need is the double flaring kit. This is a Blue Point. There was a tag, a label on it, the model number or whatever. Don't have that anymore, so don't even worry about that, but it is Blue Point, definitely. In this kit, we're going to be focusing on a few things. Don't worry about what this is. Maybe if I get to the point where I need to use it, I'll show you what it is. But don't worry about this bar right here, this yoke. And I have the line I'm using is a 3/16 line, so I'm going to be working in with this adapter right here. And like I said, it is Blue Point, if you can see it. So, okay, first thing we'll do is you need a brake line. Oh, I forgot to mention, you need a cutter. So let me show you which cutter you can use. So all kinds of cutters, 2 different ones, 2 different sizes, whatever. They both cut. As long as they cut lines, you good. So first thing you're gonna do is you got your line. Clean this off a little bit. Just you wanna grab your cutter, and you wanna make sure your line is straight, not the fuck crooked and shit, because your flare is going to be fucking off and shit. So for the most part, I'm just showing you how to flare. Let's not worry about why my line is crooked. So I already got like some type of flare going on. I don't know if you can see it or whatever, but we're going to start over from scratch. So I'm grabbing this cutter right here, and it fits in just like this. Right in between the rollers, and dial it down so the blade touches the line, and then you want to snug it, not over tighten it, just snug it, then rotate it. And as it's rotating it, you want to keep adjusting to keep tightening the blade, and it's forming a line. Sorry, shitty ass camera angle, but it's forming a line, so keep tightening. Every time you twist it a few revolutions, just keep tightening it, and it'll come right off. Do it lightly, not crazy. And go off just like that. So now you want it to look like this. So you want to grab a file. You don't have to have a file. If you don't have a file, it doesn't matter. But anything that's sticking up from the top, you just pretty much want to just file it down just a little bit. Make sure you have the flat part of the file, and just like that. And it should be flat on the top, so my surface is flat. So next I'm going to grab my bar, and you're supposed to put this bar into a vice grip, clamp, whatever. I mean, a vice period. I don't fucking feel like it. Most likely you're going to be in the driveway, so this video was definitely going to be for you. So, you want to open up the bar, and it says on here, size is like half, 3/8, quarter, 3/16. Our line size is 3/16, so we're about 3/16 only. So let me take this brass fitting off. Oh, mind you, you need brass fittings, line fittings, the ones that screw into the brake holes, so make sure you get those. Put those in first before you start flaring out everything, because if you got one end already flared, how you can get this fucking end if you flared it without putting 2 fittings in? So go ahead and put the fitting in. I'm not worrying about the other end because I gotta fix the other, I gotta flare the other end, so that's cool. Just go ahead and put that in there like that. Grab your bar and open it up the bar, and the part where it's kind of caves in a little bit, that's the side you want it on, not this side. And although I've used some of them when I kind of use the other side, use both sides back and forth, so we're not worrying about that. So go ahead and put it in there, and see how I got it sticking up just like this. So look at your adapter 3/16 And at the bottom base, this little lip here that I'm touching at the bottom, pretty much if you want to, for a rule of thumb on how much you're supposed to have this line sticking out, you want to go by this, the base of the adapter. So flip it up, put it flat on a bar, and as long as it matches up by size of the lip, then you fucking Gucci and shit. So mine's match, mine's straight. So let me go ahead and tighten my shit up. Tighten up both of them. Now, this tool, like I said, you really don't need it, but all it does is expand the hole if you can't get this adapter in. You can use it if you want. I don't fucking need it. I'm gonna grab my 3/16 adapter, stick it in there. See how I couldn't get it in there? So now, I'm gonna spread it. Now try it. Now I'm in there, cool. So grab my yoke. And I'm gonna rotate this around. Alright, so put the yoke on just like this. And this is the cone that's going to fit right into there. So sit that right on top, and you can lock it down. Just tighten it. Don't overkill it, but as soon as it stops, everything lined up good, you Gucci. So I'm going to take my other bar right here and flip it around so you can see, and stick the tool in. And pretty much what I'm going to do is going to rotate this yoke all the way down so this adapter, the bottom of it is flush against this bar, like this. Now, you want it to be bottomed out, looking like this. I don't know if you can see good, but try to get what I can for you. So it's bottomed out. Now don't overkill it. Once it's bottomed out, once you can't twist no more, do not fucking keep twisting. So just go ahead and back it off. Now take this adapter out. Be careful not to lose it. But good thing I got a parts list with parts number and shit. I always go get another one or get one from another kit. So put that back in. So now, as you can see, you got your shit looking like this. Everything look good. So you want to take the part of this yoke right here, the cone part, without the adapter, and you want to rest it right on top of the opening of the line. So go ahead and bottom that out. And all I'm doing is pretty much pushing it down and expanding it, giving it that bubble look. I mean, not the bubble, but you know, the flare, that double flare look. Alright, so I'm Gucci. I'm in there. Looking good. Like I said, I'm doing it without the adapter. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bar in. And what you're doing is bottoming it out. And once you can't twist anymore, like without forcing it, then you're good. So just go ahead and crush it down. Maybe a pain in the ass, but you'll get it. Alright, so now I feel like I can't turn anymore. So what I'm going to do is back it off. Now my flare, your flare may be crooked a little bit. A little bit of crookedness is cool. You have to just use judgment. You ain't gonna never get a perfect flare, but it should look like that. Alright, so show you real quick what you want your flare to look like. Now, I know you probably won't be able to see because the camera won't fucking focus as it fucking should. I'm using my fucking phone. But it should look like this. Flush just like that. I'll leave a picture right on the side of the screen so you know what the fuck it look like. So, pretty much that's that, and I'll show you guys how to fucking double flare and fucking break line. So that's that. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.